Hello everyone, this is Lawrence. I'm the CEO of Lawrence Group. I'm very delighted to welcome you uh, within this session of business, business, professional business communication. In this video, I want to talk to you about a few words for professional business communication. All right, let's go. Now, the first word over here is employee. An employee. Who is an employee? You will ask yourself, who is an employee and what's the meaning of employee? An employee is a person who works for a company, all right, or an organization in exchange for a salary, all right, or wage. Um, there are people who actually come to work for any organization, any company, any any industry. The people who come to work for them for an exchange in return to receive a salary, they are called employees. All right, um, and employees are hired to perform specific tasks and are usually managed by a chain of commands lead up to the employer. Now, over here, they are actually there to perform the task, to do several tasks within the company. All right. The second one is the employer. The employer here means, as you can see, the person or the organization who hire people, who hire employees, all right, that hire employees to perform works and pays them off at the end, all right, pays them at the end for their labor. Um, they are actually responsible for saving employment. So employer here, they are responsible to set uh, they are responsible of settling the employment system. They decide who they are going to hire or who they're going to reject as well. So they're responsible for setting employment terms, including where, when, and how employees works. They also establish workplaces, policies, communication methods, and reporting structure. Now, the employer here are the one who actually most of the time the head of the not necessarily, but they are the head of. They might also be employees, but most of the time they are the head of the company, the head of the organization. They decide about the rules, they decide about how they're going to do with for the company. So they are the one who hire employees. Another word over here is equipment here. Equipment is a tangible long-term asset that benefits a business over several years, all right? And of use computers, trucks, manufacturing machinery are all right. Now, the equipment here are the tools and the assets that are used within the company for to deliver services or to deliver products. So they are all the materials, all the assets that are being used to deliver the service and the product, the services and the products, right, within the company. Now the feedback. The feedback is the information, all right, about a product or a service. Now, the feedback here, whenever customers buy products, at the end, it is sometimes it can be asked to give their feedback, meaning what they think about the product or the services that they have been offered, the services they have been offered, the product they have purchased. What they think about it, what is they in return comments on the quality or the quality of the service or the quality of the product. All right. Now we go to the goal. The goal here is a target that the company sets to achieve within a specific time frame. Goal can be general or specific. The goal here is the aim, the objective of the company in a specific time, whatever they have decided to do within a period of time. What they have decided, we're gonna do this, we're gonna achieve this within a period of time. It's called the goal. All right, we move to the next one. The growth. Now, the process of increasing the size, the scale of a business operations over time. It can be positive sign for a business and is essential for its long-term survival and health. The company actually need to grow. It needs to move from one level to the other. Now, anytime there is an increase, there's an increase in size, in skill, whatever increase may be, it's called a growth, positively speaking. All right. Industry, all companies and organizations that are engaged in the same similar types of business, such as healthcare, technology, manufacturing industry. Um, Industry classification is the grouping of company based on the specific criteria of it. All right, now the industry here are all companies that are doing the same thing. All right, that are doing the same, that are engaged in doing a similar, um, a similar service. For example, there can be healthcare in companies in healthcare, companies in the manufacturing companies, or I would say industry, manufacturing industry. Right. The interest, the interest is the fee a business pays a lender. Now, the interest over here, whenever somebody borrow money and they say you have to give back to with an interest, it means that the borrower um, take the money, it's called a loan, with an interest on it. Meaning, when you have to return the money, there will be some extra charge, and that's extra charge. Extra charge is called uh, the interest, and you have to pay the loan back to the one you borrowed to with an extra charge, which is called which is actually that extra charge, the interest charge on the money. Now, it is the fee a business pays a lender, a creditor, to borrow money. Interest payments are usually based on the outstanding balance of a loan. Pay monthly through many different arrangements. Um, Interest is usually calculated as a percentage of the loan balance at an agreed upon interest rate. All right. Now over here, it has a limited period of time. It can be limited, but most of the time it happens that the time can be defined. The period can be limited, a period of time. Now within that period of time, it's increased. It can increase. For example, if you go up to 1 month, you'll have a certain charge of interest. Up to 6 months, it will increase to 6 months. After a year, there will also be the charge for yearly payments. All right, the inventory. The inventory here is simply the business stock, the business goods, materials, and merchandise that are either used in production or sold to customers. All the items, goods, merchandise are materials held by a business for selling in the market to earn a profit. Now, the inventory is the goods and the stock within the stock, the materials that are sold that are within the stock, and they are used for that. They can be used for production or they can be sold to the customers. So it's the overall goods with the goods and materials of the company. The markets, wonderful. The market here. The market is simply the place where the buyer, the seller, they meet together to exchange properties, to exchange, let's say, to exchange goods with money, to exchange whatever anybody brings on the marketplace. So the marketplace, the market is the place of exchange. Now, market means um, any place of venue where buyers and sellers can exchange goods and service. A market may be physical, like a retail outlet. It can also be virtual, like an outline brokerage with no physical contact between the buyers and sellers. It can happen also that it can be done online on various social media. You can find not social media, but I'll say e-commerce, internet the commerce that has done that's you call the exchange or the business that are done online. We call it e-commerce, and you can find on various websites. So it's also a market, right, where there is a exchange of properties between buyers and sellers. Thank you very much. This is Lawrence. My number is available on my YouTube channel, my email address as well. If you want to message me, you can kindly do it if you want, or put your comments. Thank you very much. See you.